Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 9 in our Dragon Dreams series, and we'll be using the Dragon Destiny Mega Project Pack from Victoria Designs. Now, today we're going to be doing pages 6, 7, and the cover, I hope. And we'll be getting this done. We're going to be using quite a few magnets, and we're going to be using our black ribbon to tie our journal shut, or our book, and journal, book, same difference, I guess. And so I forgot to get the ribbon or the lace out for the covers. So when we get to the covers, I'm probably going to pause and find something that we can use, and I will have to dye it black, so we may not get to the covers, darn it. So we're going to just go with the flow here, because that would make a very small video. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 6, and 7 is what we're going to work on now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 completed. So we've been moving right along. Now I made this kind of heavy, so we're to the point where I'm going to have to put some magnets on here. I've already cut and inked the papers for pages 6 and 7. And we also have the covers. So let me set that to the side for right now. And let's break out the magnets. Now we're going to use 2 magnets to hold this shut, and we're going to need to put them on the manila folder itself. So here's page 6, here's page 7. Can't really see it on camera, but I'm going to put 2 magnets here and then put the matching magnets here on the back of page 8, which is going to be page 7. So now, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to slide this up far enough that you can see 7 when we're working on it. So let's put the magnets on page 6. We want to try to place them in such a way that they will hold 7 up and not get in the way of the magnets we're going to use on page 7. Okay, so we want them about there. Now I can't reach my tape now that I moved everything out of the way. So let me try that again. And put it about there. And put this one about here. Now, to put them on the other manila folder piece, what we're going to do is we're going to place a piece of tape facing up with the magnet on it, and then we will fold, oh for goodness sakes, we will fold page 7 up, and the tape will adhere to it. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. A piece of tape for this one. Oh, I guess I have to put it on there first. Make sure it's going the right way. Put the tape sticky side up. Put the magnet on there and take my fingers away. Wow, keeping the tape there. It's always interesting. Okay. Get that one the right way. Put a piece of tape sticky side up with the magnet on it. And the magnet, oh, this is the easy way to do it, is to hold the magnet. So now we're going to tip these up. And hopefully the tape will stick. It didn't on this one. Hopefully there we go. So now, as you can see, we have magnets on the top and the bottom to hold it shut. Now let's double check. Okay. Now that's pretty good and strong. So now on page 6, let me get that out. Page 6 and 7, we're going to try not to put the paper clip stuck to the magnet. We're going to try not to make them very thick because we want to be able to hold page 8 shut. So we're going to put the book to the side for right now. Everything's open everywhere on it. So we're going to take page 6, and I fussy cut out some ephemera. Let's set that over there. And then all we're going to do is make some custom pockets. Now I've got this set so that this is on the top so that we'll be able to see it once we put our pockets on. Now this is bigger ephemera, so we're going to have a pretty good sized pocket. I was going to put 2, probably could, and I'd have to put the smaller ephemera behind. That would still be alright, I think. Okay, so I'm going to try to make matching pockets out of this. One's going to be taller than the other. Get my pencil out, and wow, that's pretty deep. I think I could get away with less than that. Let's mark it here. Must have dropped my pencil at some point. We'll mark it about here. You know, if we use this as the smaller pocket, we might be able to use the dragon as the larger pocket. Oh, excuse me, I forgot to turn off my timer. It's possible that we could do this, even though the dragon would be sideways. The dragon's eye is sideways. Let's take a look. I was going to make 2 matching dragon eye pockets, but if we did them like this, no, that wouldn't work because we'd have to do it like that. Well, let's see what that would look like on the page. We could do this like this. Oh, but then we would cover it with this. It still might be alright. I don't like this color with this one. What if we did one big pocket? Then we could do a side tuck and tuck something smaller in. We could trim this down a little bit. Let's just take a look before we toss it to the side. Not a whole lot, huh? What would that look like with the larger ephemera in it? Wouldn't look that bad, except if we push the ephemera all the way down, it would be there, but we don't have to push the ephemera all the way down. I believe these are the largest 2 that I have. So if I did this and then a side tuck out of this middle piece, we could tuck the other piece of ephemera, the smaller one, in sideways. Nope, we can't. It won't fit. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to go... what if we put a smaller piece? I thought I had it figured out here. We would cover half the dragon. Let's mark this one. We'll cut it out the same size. I really like the Dragonite image. I really like these two, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to use them. How is it that they're not the same size? Oh, because I cut the one down. Duh. It is only 5 o'clock in the morning, which is actually late for me for recording. I usually record around 3. But I was watching some videos by Sunflower Indoors, and I like her videos. So let's see, if we put one pocket here, we could do the other one there. Have to put them close together. And the smaller ephemera would not fit. The ephemera is bigger than I thought. And put these two in here. I really wanted to do 2 pockets. Let's take a look at what else we have real quick. We have these smaller ones. Put them in here. Do we have anything even smaller that we could put in another pocket above? You know, we could put our notebook that we weren't able to use. I wonder if we'd be able to close it. Could put this in here. That would be nice. We could hang it out over the edge. Like this. It just makes the top of the page so empty. And it's way long. We could only use it if we didn't put it down all the way. Alright, we've got this little envelope. We have this manila folder. Ooh, that looks interesting. I'd have to cut the piece of washi tape off there. We could put that in there. Maybe not, though. Alright, I'm sorry. I thought I had this figured out. Here's some ephemera that I forgot about. It's about the same size or bigger, but we could put 1, 2, 3 in the bigger pocket. That would look better. That would look better. Okay, so let's set these to the side. These 2 smaller ones and that one. Okay, let's just put the one pocket on. Because I just didn't want to leave this blank right here. There's probably something we can do ephemera-wise. So, yeah, now that I've messed around and taken up way more time than I meant to, the lid to this is very secure. In case you're wondering, I've already inked the large ephemera, but I haven't inked the smaller. Oops. Let's get our pocket glued on. Nah, we're inking. We might as well ink this. Got a little carried away there too. And oh, this is the one that looks like paper. This one I'll have to stencil. Not this one. It's all wrinkly and it looks like stained paper. Just one more. The big one's already been done. I totally forgot about these and I really like them. I'm not going to stencil on the back of this one on camera. You've already seen me do that a bunch of times. I probably could have just waited to ink these as well. Let's see. I was trying to decide how much I wanted to be. You know, I've used about half of this bottle of glue to make this project. Didn't mean to do that. I love the dragon's eyes in this kit, but they're kind of in the middle of other pages. What do I got going on here? I got stuff. I have stuff going everywhere. Yeah. There's some ephemera on this page we can definitely use on here. And I'm sure we have something we can use to decorate. That might be interesting. Could also put a side tuck and put the two small tickets in. Oh no, we don't want to cover the magnets too much. Do have this as well, and these tickets. So there's that. Let's take a look at this. I really kind of like this ticket idea right here as ephemera. Let's do that. I wasn't sure, like I said earlier, what I was going to use. So I did not go through this time and ink, 10 pages of ephemera ahead of time. Because if I... Oh, you know what? We're going to make our mini book too. So we'll do the mini book and the covers in the next video, and then I won't have to run like a crazy woman through this one. How about that? And then we'll have 10 videos. That's a nice round number. So we'll do these 2 pages. Sorry if the gluing is off camera, but all I'm doing is putting glue around the edge. After I stuck my finger in the glue. Okay, we want to make sure the numbers are right side up. And I want it down from the top about as much as it's up from the pocket. Could have made that a tuck, but... Alright, so let's glue this onto the page. I wrote top on this one, just to make sure I remembered. I really did want to make the accompanying mini book. I'll get that all cut out and inked. I don't know if I have anything black to, where are we going to put the mini book? That is the question. Now, this page, our paper went all the way up to there. No, it didn't. Okay. So we've got that. Looks like this glue isn't dry. I don't really want to. Why does it seem like there's glue here somewhere? Something's keeping them from going all the way down in the pocket, I think. There we go. Okay, and I'm a little nervous about the bottom, so let's leave these out for right now. We'll let this dry all the way. Have those little bitty where are they? We have these. Put one here, one here. I've done that on several of the other pockets, so I think we'll do that on this one. When you hear the timer this time, it just means it's 30 minutes and I need to switch the video over. Looks like we are just going to do 6 and 7. I do want to make it look right. I don't want to go through it so fast that it doesn't look right. Just for the sake of getting it done, you know, in this video. I'd rather have it right than quick. Let's see. One here. It's too bad that's so small. It'd be kind of cool to have dragon dreams, at least on one. I did ink both of them, didn't I? Yes. Whoops. I'm just putting glue on any old side. Okay, and we have to line it up. A little bit too much glue on that one. Let's get it lined up. It's kind of hard with page 7 hanging out. Looks like that one might be a little crooked. This is just a dry wet wipe. I'll go back with the glue eraser. Actually, it looks like that worked. Wasn't that much there. Okay. Yeah, just to get the shiny off. Yeah, that's better. Glue erasers are great. They're only a couple dollars on Amazon. They cause the glue to kind of ball up, and then you can just brush it right off. Okay, now to get this one down here. Yeah, I think we're just going to get these two. Hold on just one second. Okay, so now we're going to do page 7. Let's set this to the side for a second. And this is going to be our page, or our paper. I've already cut this envelope, and I've already made a card for the envelope. Okay. And this card is unidirectional, and it's gold on the back. So it doesn't matter which way we put it in. So we could have put the envelope on the left or on the right. And we're going to put it, remember the magnets are going to be here. It's going to fold up. So I think we should put this up higher. Oh, I don't really want to cover that all the way. And then this is going to be a writing page. Talk about saving on thickness, huh? I need to take this out. Got these others too. They're too narrow. Oh, these are the ones that go in the other page. It's probably dry by now. Let's go ahead and stick those back in. I'm going to do that off camera. Okay. So let's glue this on. I'm going to set this over here. Seems a little odd to not, well, these are way down. Okay, so we need to do the magnets so this doesn't flop around. So we need 2. Oops, a little too close together, wasn't it? What about here? If I can get it unstuck from my bangle. What about here? Now we have this interesting paper to paper this with that I really, really like. We haven't used it at all because it was a vertical page. But I want to do this one from this corner. And we'll get most of her on. And then we should be able to get most of this on the back page. Hopefully. And we'll still get some of this dragon writing, I believe. Not much. Okay, we're going to cut it right here. Almost looks like an apostrophe in the writing. if this would work on the back. Oh, that might be more interesting on the back. Oh, but we don't, I'm not going to put a pocket, I don't think, on the back. I don't know, though. Let me think about that. To make sure this fits. Of course, I pre-inked the envelope. But I did not ink this. I really like that image. Stuck my pencil in the glue. Hopefully I'm not gluing it to my desk right now. Or my craft table. Not very much of a border on this edge. I went a little wide. I think people will notice it less over here than they would, you know, on this side. Don't want it to stick out though. So we've got our magnets. So let's cut the piece for the back. I think I'm going to go with the dragon. It's too short. Darn it. Well, if we went with the text, I mean, if we're going to do this, then we should just put something to write on in the back here. All right, let me put you on hold for just a second and see if I can find an alternate to this. And then we'll put a pocket and this extra ephemera that we've got can go on here. If nothing else, the two small ones. You might be able to fit the large one on. Change of plans right in the middle. Because you'll see that little bit of that, but you won't know what it is, so it won't matter. If you know what I mean. You know, we might could use this as the pocket. Look what we have left. Could almost make a tag out of that. That would be kind of neat. Let's set all of our possibilities over here. And close the lid all the way and I couldn't get it open. Like this so that we can see this. Normally I wouldn't want text. This looks like this should be the bottom of the text, but it also looks like it could go vertical, so I'm okay with putting it in that direction. It's the craziness in my head that gets to me sometimes, I guess, with that text direction thing. Getting more on my desk than I am on the paper. Okay. Now, this is the other part of that, so it would match. I think I like it. Even though the text is going the other way. And we need to put it, no, that's right. Don't ask me how I know which is right side up and which is upside down. It's that Terry thing. You know, I was just thinking, don't forget to leave comments below. I love to get comments and talk to you guys. Where's my mark? There it is. And I like seeing when the same people come back. I think that's nice. And I do reply. Sometimes with just a thank you. But sometimes not. Sometimes something else. Depending on the comment. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, that would be great too. To subscribe. See, that was totally different than what I was going to do. Okay. Yeah, see, we're right at 45 minutes. So, what would this look like in here? We trim the top off a little bit. Or, I don't think this is going to fit. Oh, it would. Even if it's stuck up a little bit. It's printed on the back. And I could trim the top piece off. And then put this little one in there too. Kinda like that. Wow. Guess I better be careful about my glue, huh? Yes, I think I like that better. I definitely like that better. Put this card back in. Get in there. Part of it got glued shut. There we go. Okay, that gives us the writing space we were looking for. Okay, so let's put this in the book. And then we will have one more video, and we will, I got paper clips flying everywhere. What is the deal? Paper clips need to be in the paper clip bin. Alright, now I'm going to glue this page on. I'm going to see how much of it I can do on camera. Some of it's going to go off. That's the best I can do. I'm just going to glue the page on like we do all the others. You know, if we made the video a skosh long, we could get done in 9 and just not do the mini book because we don't have anywhere to put it. So let's do that. It won't take but just a second to do the covers because I'm not really embellishing them. I like them the way they are. Now in the bottom corner here, and I'm pretty sure you can't see it, but I'm gluing the paper so that these two pieces are glued together and lined up. So we'll get that glued in. Our magnets are up here and up here. Ta-da! So we did it. It holds it. Thank goodness. All right. On the covers, we need to put the ribbons. I think that's about halfway. You don't want to put the glue too far out because you don't want to see it in your inking. And it will only take just a second for that to stick. And while we're waiting for it to stick, we'll cut off. We're going to cut off probably way more than we're going to need. But I would rather have more and not need it than have not enough. Plus, I don't mind a bigger bow. I kind of like them. Plus, you have to take into account how fat this is. Alright, so now we want to put the glue where it lines up right with this one. Oops. I almost did it, didn't I? Let's make sure they line up. Yep. All we have to do is put the cover on. Yeah, see, we had time. Bye-bye mini journal, huh? I mean, where would we put it? We could use another bow and tie it onto the front if we wanted. Get that taped back on before things go crazy. And I've already inked them. And obviously the front of the book has been inked. Okay, book right side up, cover right side up. Hey, I've done it before. I think these look like signatures. I'm not sure we do need anything on the side. I don't think I'm going to put anything on the side. Let's just make sure it's all stuck down. Let's make sure it's straight, which it's not. There we go. It's so fat and squishy. Just the way we like them, right? Okay, let me get this glued on really quick. We have 4 minutes left for an hour. I think I can glue this on in 4 minutes. We'll see. Okay. Right side up, right side up. I'm moving that over just a little bit to accommodate that cut, that little cutout. This one's a little closer to the edge, so we're going to have to make sure that it goes and sticks down. Oh, this looks nice. Okay, so here's our front cover. Lovely. Here's our back cover. And now all we have to do is tie it shut in 2 minutes. Could take me that long, I'm serious. I'm not very good at this. You know, with my hands being partially numb. Makes it a little more difficult. A little more interesting, let's put it that way. Yeah, see, that's loose, but that's okay. You get the idea. All right, so that's our book. That's the end of our series, and I will see you in the next series, in the next videos, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Bye-bye.